everybody. Well, today old PJ is going to smoke garlic ribs. And I put together a really nice rub here. Can you see that? Now, the reason why you see a lot of red in there, the main ingredient is garlic sriracha. Lots of garlic sriracha. Here, I can even put in a little bit more. Couldn't hurt. My other ingredient, garlic sriracha, also some garlic powder, and garlic pepper. Notice garlic, garlic, garlic. That's the main thing. If you got to make garlic ribs, you got to have a lot of garlic. I also had sort of a base of adobo, which I put in almost everything. Some chili powder, not a whole lot, but some. Just give it a little bit of a bite. And finally, got to try this. I just picked this up the other day. Himalayan pink salt. So I mixed it all together, and now I'm going to rub it on my ribs. Now the ribs are St. Louis ribs, which are actually the same as spare ribs, just with the ends cut so they're kind of a square cut. That's all they are. Basically, St. Louis ribs are spare ribs, just cut with the ends cut off. So basically what I'm going to do here is just rub it on, give it a nice rub. And I marinated this in overnight in mojo. You can also inject the marinade in there too, but this time I like that mojo, so I put that in there. It also serves as to hold the spices in. And what I'm going to do is I got I got 2 big slabs. They were on sale at Target for just $1.49 a pound. Couldn't pass that up. And what I'm going to do, and it saves a lot of space on your grill, which is being fired up right now with coals. See that? Just stick them in rib racks. Very convenient. And I'm going to use a method called 3-2-1. So for the 3 is the first 3 hours, where I just smoke them like this. Indirect heat. Then I'm going to have 2 hours where I'm going to wrap them in aluminum foil, and when I do that, I'm going to add some apple juice on there, get it nice and moisturized, so it basically steams the ribs for another 2 hours. And the last final hour, I'm going to add barbecue sauce and some butter. And that'll be the final hour. So it's 3-2-1. It should take a total of 6 hours. It's a little after 10 o'clock here. Probably I'll have this on a grill on a smoker by 10:30. So hopefully 6 hours. Should be done by, say, 4:30 or so. Something around that time. 4:30, 5 o'clock. Okay. Now back to my rub. Okay, I got the grill fired up, charcoal, and I've got several chunks, 3 big chunks of mesquite, which is going to give a nice flavor to the ribs. So now, let me just, it's very easy. See that? This is what's great about a rib rack. It just saves you a lot of room. Now, if you'll notice, it's on the opposite side from the coals, so it's going to be indirect heat. I need to get this to 320, so for the next few minutes, see, there we go. And for the next few minutes, I'll just fiddle around with the grill. And then once I get it down to 225, just let it sit there for 3 hours. And then I'm going to take it out and add a little apple juice to it, brush it down with a little apple juice, get it moist, and wrap it in aluminum foil, and then we'll go for another 2 hours. So this is it for 3 hours, and all I'm going to do now is fiddle until it's 225. Okay, it's 3 hours later, and now it's time to take a look at the ribs and put them in the foil. Let's take a look. Oh, yes! Oh my God! Oh, those are cooked ribs. Look at that. See that? Really nicely cooked. All right, so now let me get them off here, and we're going to put them in foil. Okay, so what happened was I was going to moisten them with apple juice, but it turned out my wife drank it all. But no problem, I'm improvising. I've got wine here. Now what I did is just to give it a little sweetness. I know it sounds crazy. I had a little brown sugar in the wine. I wouldn't drink it, but see, now we're going to put it here. But before we wrap it up, I'm going to give it a nice slathering of this sweet sort of wine just to moisten it. Yeah, that's it. Turn it over. Just get it moist, you know, keep the moisture in there. It doesn't have to be a lot. Maybe I'll discover something. Maybe this is actually better than apple juice. Who knows? But the main thing is just the moisture. So I'm going to wrap that up. Okay. Wrap it in the foil so the moisture will be sealed in there. See, and just put it in. And all I'm going to do for the rest of these, I'm going to just repeat the same thing and put them back on. Okay, so I've got them all wrapped up. They're nice and moist with that wine. I have just enough wine, and you know, maybe I'll do it next time with wine again. We'll see how it tastes. I mean, the main thing is just to keep this nice and moist inside. So this is going to be a 2-hour deal. So this is going to cook for 2 hours. Hopefully, it's been pretty steady at just over 225. I'd say about 240 degrees. A little high, but so I just got to keep this going for 2 hours. And at the end of 2 hours, we're going to unwrap them and apply the barbecue sauce mixed with some butter, and that'll be the final stage. Okay, it's 2 hours later, and it's time to remove the garlic ribs from the foil. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, I have removed the ribs from the foil. Now, before I put on the barbecue sauce with the butter, I just want to take. I'm just curious to see what the temperature is now. So a quick temperature check. There's still got a ways to go, but ultimately I want to hit 170. It's close. We're like almost at 170. Wait, hold it. This might actually be 170. Yeah, it's like 160. Just pushing 170. Not quite there. So, believe me, I got 1 hour left. With this being out of the foil, it will definitely be. Ooh. Okay, I'm back again. All I did was get some of these towels here and put them underneath the rack. Don't want to get the table too messy. So right now, all I'm going to do is just slather them up and put them back on the grill for the final hour. But I'm happy to see that it's almost at 170 now, so I'm not going to have to worry too much about the temperature. This is actually the barbecue sauce I'm using is Heinz barbecue Memphis sweet and spicy mixed with some butter. So I want to get a nice slather on that, and then we're going to put them all on the grill. Just a little bit more. And I'm going to do that. I'm not going to bore you showing each one, but just this one right here. Right here. See? Okay, that's good enough. Whoop. There we go. And I'm going to repeat with the rest. Okay, and now, not quite. This is the last stage. Just, all I got to do is stick them here. 1 hour, 1 hour. And that should be it. We get a little closer here. Yeah, that should do. Whoop. 1 hour. And we'll see how it is. I'll tell you, they sure did look juicy, but we're going to find out. For the most crucial part of this entire process, the taste test. I can tell you, I can just tell this is very, see, the meat just kind of nice and soft. So let me try it. Okay. Oh yeah, meat looks good here. I want to show you this. It's definitely tender, very tender. Yeah, see? Now, it's nice. I can tell it's moist. I can just feel it, but let me see. Mmm. Mmm. Well, I don't need to put any more barbecue sauce on. This is just good as it is. Oh my God. This is so good. I'm telling you. Mmm. I'm glad I put a little chili powder in there. Gives it a nice little tang to it. I was a little reluctant because my wife doesn't like it too spicy, but no, she won't mind this. She'll like this, and I can definitely taste that garlic sriracha. Where I like, when I say it's juicy, it's not like juice. It's moist. That's the best. It's better to say moist, but it's good. I really like this. Oh. I'll tell you though, you really got to smoke it. You know, I've cooked ribs in the oven indoors. Forget it. It just doesn't have the quality. This has, you could tell there's a little mesquite flavor in there because I put mesquite chunks in there. And forget about propane. You know, I used to think propane, oh, it's so convenient. Actually, guess what? While you're, like when I was doing the rub, at the same time I was flaming up the charcoal. So in the time it takes you to do the rub, by the time you're done, you're ready to go with the charcoal and the mesquite. So, and then also the other thing I don't like about propane is grills. They're a lot more difficult to clean. This is very easy. You know, if I might even do a video. I can clean this entire Weber kettle grill in like half an hour. I'll do it. I don't do it today. I let all the coals burn down, cool down, and everything. I'll do it first thing in the morning tomorrow. But I'll probably do a video on that. But oh my God, wait. When my wife gets here, she's gonna. It is so good. I'm telling you, it's the only way to go. You got to smoke them. Take your time. 6 hours is fine, whatever. It's well worth it. You could be doing other stuff. I was working on the internet. I was doing some stories. I write. I was doing eBay. So you don't have to sit there and watch it the whole time. You know, just set it. And the good thing about this Weber grill, once you get it to the right temperature, it pretty much sticks there. All I had to do was one time I had to add a few coals in. Other than that, just left it alone. So I'm gonna enjoy these ribs. See you guys later.